in this episode.
Because of the level of genius, or I don't know if it's what another word would be, aloofness.
Shitstorm.
Shitstorm. Yeah, dude.
Welcome. You're listening to PaleoCheeze Podcast, episode 29, part 2, Birdemic, Shock and Error.
We picked Birdemic, Shock and Terror. I'm not going to go through who wrote the screenplay. I know the guy who directed it also wrote the screenplay. I don't have any of those notes in front of me. It's available free on Amazon.
There's no need, Chad. Nobody cares. They're like, well, who is the person? You're like, I mean, maybe as a warning sign, but the budget I didn't look it up either. I'm like, no.
The budget was, would you say $35?
35 bucks. Yeah, $35, dude.
And a 6-pack.
Yeah, a 6-pack. He was just panhandling on the street one day. He's like, I made enough for a movie. It's like, that's it. That was like $35,000 for the movie. And to be honest, not even gonna lie, $35,000. I thought they could have done a lot more with $35,000.
Dude, Cube was done with $25,000.
From amazing, dude. I can't. It's
Blair Witch.
Wasn't that around that? That was the first thing that came to mind with Blair Witch.
Yeah, I don't know how much, but very little money.
Very little. Yeah.
But when you're paying $100 a gallon for gas, I mean, costs are going to be high. Plus you. Okay, let's
for all the bullets. I mean, dude, you know how much they'd be paying for bullets?
This is true. Let's get into the Birdemic, Shock and Terror.
All right, man.
Okay, so right off the bat, I'm just going to say what I thought of the movie. Okay.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Dude, what? I mean,
10.
The Shining is a 10. Kubrick's The Shining is a 10.
Yeah, right.
I can't put it up there. You got to have like in this category.
Right.
Like if you're a fan of hanging out with a friend or someone with a great sense of humor, and you're like, we need a bad movie to watch. I don't know that I can think of a better movie than this one.
That's actually true. That's a charitable thing, because this movie was crap, but at the same time, it's garbage. Dude, this is some of the hottest trash I've ever seen in my life. Maybe, you know what? Let's just settle it, dude. It is the worst actual movie I've ever seen. I've never seen a movie like this, where audio and the acting.
Yeah, it's the most. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. It's the most poorly done film I think I've seen.
Fair. So the most poorly done ever. I mean, I have nothing to compare. I remember when we first started watching, it was like, comparing it to Were Rooster, right? Because we're pretty harsh a little bit toward Were Rooster. Were Rooster is like a Golden Globe, right?
Yeah.
Compared to this, because the sound, everything. But I liked how you said it earlier, that like you said you were watching a little bit of it, and that you were like, man, if it's like going to a party, and that you've got all the drinks and you got everything lined up, but you're the only person there.
If you're watching the movie by yourself, it is like going to a party, and it's got all the drinks you want, all the food you want, but you're the only one there.
But with more than just one, though, this movie's actually like it's fun. It's kind of like I watched with a group of guys. I watched Mac and Me, and that movie is terrible in a different way, right?
Yeah,
it's terrible in a different way. Product placement was just as obvious, though. But like the thing is that because we were around other people, it was fun to watch, even though it was terrible. It being terrible actually kind of made it fun. Like, and this, if a movie having that kind of terrible makes it fun, then this movie was literally tons of fun. So it panned out that way, dude, and a lot of giggles, buddy.
We've watched a lot of bad movies together, but I don't think that we have never laughed this much during a bad movie because, and I'll tell you why. It's not because it's just a bad movie. It's not because it has bad acting. It's because every tiny thing about the movie is bad.
Yeah, everything.
The sound is when you can hear it, when you can hear the dialogue, it's poorly written. The sound going in and out of that white noise is hilarious and distracting. The long shots, unnecessarily long shots, the driving, the music, in weird decisions with music where there's none here, and then there's, why is this type of song playing in this thing right here? Why is it so freaking loud? I'm trying to hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Of course, the acting it doesn't get worse than this.
Except the one guy, the one dude who was a decent
team leader, boss guy.
Yeah, the leader guy. And dude, you know what's hilarious? Well, okay. Well, I was going to say there are characters that come in and then they just disappear. And, but they don't just come in, like there's overlapping in the connections between the people, but it doesn't play any real specific point in the story. Like, it's not like there was a benefit. For example, his best friend was totally tapping it with this Asian girl.
That had nothing to do with the movie.
Best friends with the girl that he was connected with, that they went to high school but didn't really know each other and stuff. But there's no meaning to that. Like, it's not like it's like, oh, the irony of it, or well, here's the significance of it. It's just happenstance. It just is a coincidence of it.
Almost the first 50 minutes is useless.
Useless all the way.
It does nothing except for try to establish a romantic relationship that you're not buying at all anyway.
No way.
And this is funny. When we were watching it, when the blonde comes on, one of the main protagonists, she was.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
And what's funny is by the end of the movie, it's like she comes on screen. It's like, wow, this chick is hot.
Yeah.
Nice body. She just looks good.
Yeah.
By the end of the movie, I did not think that, dude. And it's because
it's
because her stupid character. And she was not hot anymore.
Pass on her. Like originally you're like, dang girl, you got it going on. You
get to know her.
You get to know her and she gets worse.
And it's not even her character was a jerk or anything. She wasn't. It's because the acting and the dialogue was so bad. And I will tell you this.
Do you think she was that bad though? I think other than the team leader,
the main guy was the worst.
The main dude, by far, he was the worst one.
Yeah,
it was like reading script. Like he's like reading it, like he's got a poster in front of him with the script on it, and he's reading it, and he's not even very good at reading script aloud.
Yeah,
like awkward reading.
Mm-hmm.
The emphasis on certain words is very bizarre, and so the cadence is funky, and it was very, and it just it was messed up, dude. Like the idea of he sees the girl and she's at the diner and she's super hot and he's kind of scoping her out, like the way that the person who put it together, the director, the way that they set it up, it's like one of those things where I don't know how you couldn't recognize that it was actually creepy. Like how he was looking for so long and then he walked out of the place and kind of tapped her on the back instead of kind of saying, hey, from behind. He reaches up and he just like hits her back. Like everything was awkward. Like you have the most socially awkward person who's writing this and who is directing this.
Yeah.
And it's stunning, dude.
And I will tell you this. I don't know how to pronounce this last name. I don't know if the G is silent. James, he's got one of those weird Asian, with the NG, NGUYEN.
It's like an NY, I think. Like, yeah.
I don't think you say the N and the G together.
Yeah, I think it's
like James Guyan.
I think like Mugen or something.
I think the N is silent.
Yeah. So how do you spell it?
James Nagayan. Anyway, that guy. Okay, I'll tell you this. How old is this guy? I don't know if it says. Oh, he's born in 1966. Okay, so he's like 54 years old.
The guy who wrote it?
He's born in Vietnam, which is funny because the guy couldn't even say the word Vietnamese in the movie.
Wow, dude. Are you okay? So the guy who directed it is Vietnamese and wrote it is Vietnamese.
Yeah.
He's in his 50s.
Yeah, he's 54. Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
Now this was made when he was younger. You know, this is what, like 15 years old.
Yeah.
But no, this is
40 years old or whatever.
This is 11 years old. 10, 11 years old.
It's like 40.
43, yeah.
That's my age.
Yeah. See what you can accomplish when you're 43?
One day, dude, when I grow up, Chad, I want to make a movie like this.
It's not his first movie, but I'm going to say this.
What?
Yes, this movie is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
If this guy was doing this on purpose,
genius.
He's freaking genius.
Because
it fooled me.
Yeah.
And you know, I was talking about Jason Brandt earlier from Final Guys and So Bad It's Good. He doesn't like movies that are purposely trying to be bad. I mean, you know, in the sense that, at least for his show, I don't mean like Were Rooster that knows it's bad. You know that it's bad. This is something that doesn't know it's bad, and that's what I'm talking about.
It leads you to believe that because like
they have no self-awareness.
Yeah, no self-awareness. Like the sound. I don't think people fully grasp, but like if you record something, and let's say that you have a fan in the background, right?
Yeah.
And then let's say that you do a different scene. You just simply turn the camera around. Let's say you're in a room, and in one scene you're recording somebody looking down at a table in a diner, right? And you have a fan you can hear the noise in the background, the white noise.
Yeah.
And then let's say then you stop the camera, you go behind the woman now, and you're looking at the person sitting at the table, and you push record. But in the meantime, someone had either turned off the fan or made the fan really, really loud.
Mm-hmm.
And when every time it switches back and forth, it's like this. It's a sharp change back and forth to those different background sounds. So there's no continuity of sound at all. It's just like, and it's just it's super hard the whole time. And I've never seen a movie do that.
Yeah, no, not unless we made it.
Again, you said this in the show, but in 1990, really, what, 98?
Yeah,
99?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, the kind of cameras we were using back then.
No editing, just record, pause.
Just record and pause. Just record. But we didn't even have Windows Movie Maker, dude.
Yeah,
so nowadays, there's no. I mean, it's dramatic, and everything about it, man. But it was just
so poorly edited,
right?
With like even when they were in dialogue, like a phone conversation. They're like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And then, you know, each time I talk, we'll say it's a different person. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. That's good to hear. It's like, how could you not chop those little moments of nothing? Yeah.
Get them out. You don't need all that.
Make it, you know, flow a little bit. But they're in there constantly. And it's just the extra little gold that shines in this perfect bad movie. I you know, people talk about the what's his name, Tommy Wiseau's The Room, which he starred in.
I still haven't seen it.
It's a bad movie, but dude, there are worse. I don't know why people say this is the worst movie. This is easily way worse than The Room.
Yeah.
Easily. I can't say enough good about this. If you're looking to, again, don't watch it by yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you're okay with partying by yourself. But to feed off your friends' laughter. That's why we decided tonight. I had started. I was 3 minutes in, and I asked Jeremiah if he wanted to watch it, and I'm so glad that we watched it together online. Yeah. Because it made the experience just awesome.
Better.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite movie experiences that we've had since we've been doing the show. We've watched 3 or 4 movies together. I think maybe 3.
But this was just funny the whole time. Like,
dude, yeah.
And it was just like, you know, it was never ending. It was the gift that kept on giving, Chad.
It was never ending.
you think that it's going to get better. Like, I know I did. I was thinking like, maybe
Really?
they caught on to mistakes, but I'm thinking if they're editing this thing and they're listening to it, like, how would you just not even catch that? Or if you did catch it, that you're like, screw it. You're like, we're just going to keep the sound. And then they had weird situations where, and this is funky, think about it. In the diner where he's eating, the sound in the background was really obvious. Like, it sounded like they had a camera, like a phone.
Dishes going on and stuff. And
it was really loud. And you hear that fuzz sound all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they were in the van, they dubbed it. I'm thinking that van is going to have way better acoustics than and the sound, the way that it's all contained inside, than it would be if you are, in a diner with the sounds that are all around you, because it was really bad.
Yeah,
like, it was terrible.
Or on the beach, when there are beaches, when it was the worst.
Oh my gosh, you couldn't even hear them.
Dub something. If you're gonna dub something, it's got to be the beach. There were moments where you couldn't even hear the dialogue.
Yeah, you couldn't even hear them. No.
But thank God they dubbed in the van, because that was
it made it hilarious.
Dude.
And they did, and it wasn't even aligned right.
No,
which made it even better. Like, it's like it doesn't actually take a lot to align with the voices and stuff, but it was obvious that it didn't even start at the same time. It didn't start and end. It was almost like, we have some issues sometimes with my microphone because it's funky and stuff. I need to get a different one. But like, my voice has a delay, and I'm thinking like, if you're pre-recording it, just scooch that little bad boy over a little bit, like a nano, 300 milliseconds, man.
Yeah.
And this one was like, no, we're not doing it. Just do it. Like, it's done. It's over. But it made it better. It actually made it. Yeah. It made it funny.
And what was so funny too is that, with the exception of the kids, whenever a voice was dubbed in the van, it just showed the back of the actor's head.
Yeah, that's it.
You didn't see their face talking.
Yeah. Bad. So it's like so many things, one layer upon another layer of hilarity, right? It was a revelous good time, right?
Yes.
It was hilarious, ridiculous, very poorly done, and but it does make you wonder a little bit as to whether or not this was entirely intentional, and even if it wasn't, that they would be able to spin it. I mean, let's say that it was totally like, this was just a genuine, honest to goodness mistake, that every single thing, every error through the whole thing was like, no, I thought that was good. You could spin it in post-production. Like, the cast would be like, look, this turned out worse than we thought. We thought it was better. And so what are we going to do? They have a team meeting and they all figure out, we can just simply play it in a way that says, this is on purpose, we're self-aware of how bad it is. Mm-hmm. And then people like PaleoCheeze will give it a good score because it's true.
Yeah.
It was fun, entertaining. And I would have no problem encouraging so many of my friends to watch this film with other friends. I would host a party with my friends.
Yeah. I would host one right now and watch it again.
Right now with all of our fans. We need to do it, dude. We should do it sometime and say, look, we'll set it up so that people can just come in and we can just watch it together. Figure out a way. I don't know how, get permission from them or something. We have to reach out to that guy, something like that. Dude, and say, we got to watch it.
Dude, speaking of reaching out, maybe that would be a good idea. The last movie that he did, was a documentary short, but the last full-length feature is Birdemic 2, The Resurrection.
There's a second.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Dude, there needs to be
the whole series.
The whole series, dude.
Series. If they did Sharknado, and I don't know how many piranhas there are at this point, but what's the other one, man? The big snake. What is that thing? Anyway, Anaconda. So like, there's all these weird ones and stuff, but Sharknado, right? There's like Sharknado 27 or something right now. Mm-hmm. So like, a whole bunch. There needs to be a whole bunch of this. And I would hope that they would kind of keep the main guy and the girl, maybe. I guess everybody else is toast. I mean, they're done. But keep those two kind of like Sharknado has kept the dude who played the blind guy from 90210.
Right.
It's a staple at that point, you know.
Another thing I should say about the, when I mentioned that this guy's a genius, if it was not done on purpose, or if it was done on purpose, this guy's a genius. I know that this guy knows that the birds look fairly fake. Okay, I know that he knows this. So that aside is what I'm referring to. Like acting, like you can usually tell when someone is fake bad acting because the dialogue is all robotic and they have this expression on their face that this is legitimately just I'm sweating my armpits. I don't have enough
very nervous
deodorant in the world to stop me from sweating right now because I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just trying, and I'm never going to film a movie again. My career is over. But yeah, you can tell usually when someone's trying to act bad.
It's not like the bad acting in David Lynch movies, because those are normally good actors who are
right. Well, like over the top. Yeah, it's a certain weird way where you're like that guy. I can tell that actor has David Lynch by his side saying, do it like this. Right. Whatever it is that he has them do.
These people have probably practiced a lot. Like they probably have gone home and been like, dude, I gotta memorize lines.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. And then they get in there and it's that quality. And you're like, holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow. Dude. What was the casting like for this, dude? I want to see the videos. I want to see the videos of the casting, man, where they have the people come in for auditions. And they were like,
just probably family members. It was family members and neighbors and Johnny who mows your lawn every summer. It was people you owe favors.
Models.
It's got a 1.8 star rating on IMDb. To be honest, I thought it would have much higher just because people could appreciate it.
Oh, is it 1.8? Where? Not IMDb.
Yeah.
1.8. No, 1.8.
Remember when I said when we were watching it,
like 5.8 or something? I don't know if I've ever seen a movie on IMDb that is in the ones. Have you ever seen one before?
I don't know that I have either. I don't think I have. Remember when we were first started watching it, I said, whoever this actor is, I guarantee we go on IMDb, and I didn't say I guarantee. I said I'm guessing this is his only listing.
Is it?
Not even close,
dude. I wondered that because
it's his first, and somehow he was able to get work after this, including on Parks and Rec, the TV show. It's only in a
single episode, or is he a character?
Yeah, single episode, unedited or uncredited. His character is called Man with Stamp. So I don't even know.
I have no idea about that. But I saw that he had a picture though. Whatever happened to the girl? I think they only said her name a couple times.
Let's see if that was her first. That had to have been her first movie too. No, that was not. That was her first full-length. She was in a short before that. She played Catwoman in Batman Death Wish, a video short. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a cartoon or what.
Dude, I can imagine that a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she played in a lot more movies. She plays in the TV series Casual,
I don't know,
which I've seen. She plays a party guest in that,
but nothing like starring like this. That's tragic, dude. It's tragic because she's hot. I mean, that's the thing. Girls that look that hot, they should be doing a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She was in the movie Satanic Panic. I just saw that recently.
Really?
Yeah. It's a comedy horror movie. But the guy, the Rod was his name. He is in the sequel.
But she's not.
Does
it look like she's in the sequel? It would actually bum me out if she wasn't.
Absolutely in the sequel.
She is?
Dude, we have to see that.
Dude, we have to see it now, man. Right? Like, not even a joke. Like 100%. We have to see the second one. And dude, this is where it stands out, man. Like, okay, we've seen some crappy movies, dude. We've seen
the
some
tree
movies.
hugger is in the sequel.
Are you okay? So they got the whole gang.
Yes,
they got the whole gang back for the reunion of this. Okay, there's no doubt, Chad, that we need to see the second one. We need to do the exact same thing, right? We need to get together, get in front of the camera. You know, really, and maybe the next time do a little bit more. I wouldn't even mind doing it next episode. I don't even care. I think this might even be worthy of that because of the level of genius, or I don't know if it's what another word would be, aloofness.
Shitstorm.
Shitstorm. Yeah, dude. And the fact that the gang is back.
Yeah.
The gang is back, Chad.
Yes.
And so, dude, I did not anticipate that. Number one, I had read on there. Now, is it out already?
Yeah. It came out 3 years later. It came out in 2013.
Dude. Yeah, this is a definite 120 bazillion % must. We must do this, Chad.
Yeah.
And people will know why once they see the review. Once they see the laughter and hear the analysis, it's deep, dude. It's deep. It's a lot of
it is educational.
It's educational. Yeah. We were having a blast, dude. And it was a lot of fun. And so I am fully committed, Chad. If you're down, I'm down.
Absolutely.
Dude, and I won't look at a single thing. I won't previews. No nothing. Because dude, in a way, it would let me down in a way if he learned from his mistakes.
Absolutely, dude. I would be very disappointed.
I'll be disappointed if he got better.
Yeah, if the movie is better, I will be upset.
No. Yeah, dude.
Let me see what kind of rating it has in comparison to the
comparison with the 1.8.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let me see here.
It's unbelievable. By the way, and dude, I'm not even kidding. 1.8. I have never seen anything like that. That's actually unfortunate in a way. Like, I understand objectively why people would say that, but come on, man.
Right.
Come on. Yeah.
The premise for it is a platoon of eagles and vultures attack Hollywood, California. Why did the eagles and vultures attack? Who will survive?
That's it. Yeah, okay. We're in for a good one, dude. We are in to win, dude. This is going to be awesome.
Dude, this has a rating of 1.6.
It's worse.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dude, they're like the first one gets 1.8, and the people, they're like telling their friends, and then they're like, well, there's the second one, like, how'd that one? You're like, it's worse. But dude, it makes me want to see it before. I need to see this, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
we definitely need to see it. I would encourage everyone to go see it. If you like bad movies, even if you don't, man, just go watch it. And if by chance anybody in that movie that we've been making fun of or whatever, oh my gosh, please don't take offense. I love this movie.
Yes. In fact, we got to put that at the beginning because, dude, I'm serious. Like I lament what happened with Were Rooster, because yes, we were really critical of it. And it lacked in the way that this one, and people be like, what are you talking about? This one's better. Say because it's so bad, like the style of bad, right? That it is different, right? Yeah. Were Rooster almost appeared to take itself too seriously. But at the same time, I wish that we could have connected with people from that, because that's actually something that it would have been really cool to be able to interview some of those people because they seemed like they were genuinely having fun. And that even in the interviews with the guy that we were making, I was making fun of him, man. The news guy, War Rooster, go check it out, guy. That guy. I wish that I would have tucked that in earlier to let them know that no matter of all the things and all the criticisms, that the truth is, number one, we're still glad they did it. We hope they do another one, right? And that the criticism, we're having fun watching it. We're laughing, we're everything else, but we're also being critics. But this right here, I really hope that they know that, because
I don't know if they listen to this, they're not going to want to come on the show. That's for sure.
No, dude. But in fairness, I wonder how many people, number one, have talked about it. Number two, that have actually praised. I mean, we're saying that we want to see the next one, and that we hope it's not better in a way, and that it's okay. We actually looked them up to say, like, did they do anything else? And look, I've said that the blonde chick is mega hot, dude. I mean, I ain't lying about that. She's absolutely stunningly attractive. The guy is awkward, the main character, but I said, dude, you got to have the whole gang back. So when the whole gang came back and you said they're all there, it's like, dude, even the hippie tree hugging guy right in the middle of nowhere and stuff, that guy. And so, I really do hope. I don't want to burn bridges with these people, because I actually had a really good time. This was a lot of fun, dude, just to watch this. And I miss watching the crazy stuff with you, dude. Really fun to do. You're a hilarious guy. These movies are always just so terrible, but we make it, dude, and we rock it and we love it. And this was
you pronounced that the director and writer's name Win. I knew it was something.
NG is a what?
Yeah, it's pronounced like W-I-N or W-E-N.
Really?
Win, yeah. And it says here on the poster for Birdemic 2, The Resurrection, it says, from James Wynn, the master of romantic thrillers. I don't know about that, James, but
we need to get that guy on the show. We need to get him on the show, dude. If he's the master of this, maybe the drunken master. I knew some people who were masters, dude. I had a buddy. He was, he was really, really, really good at roller hockey. He did the inline skates and stuff. And he was saying that he was the best skater at his school. And this is like back in the early 90s and stuff, when the inlines first came out and stuff. And he said that he was so good at it, dude, that the kids at school called him the Master Blader. Yeah, true story. That's actually for real. So
that's a nickname you don't want to have.
He didn't know. We didn't tell him.
Which makes it even more hilarious.
Yeah, he was like, 7th or 8th grade, right? So he's not even that old. It's like early 90s or whatever. He wasn't getting it. Me and my cousin were like, what? Like, dude, is this guy taking it seriously? He's like, yeah, I'm really good. They call me the Master Blader. I'm like,
yeah. Hey, baby. They call me the Master Blader.
They call me the Master Blader. I'm so good at it. So quick.
All right, man. Well, hopefully next week we'll be watching Birdemic 2, which I see is free on Tubi TV. It's not available on Prime. So watch Birdemic 1 on Prime and then watch Birdemic 2 on Tubi TV. Right. And laugh with us. Laugh until you cry. I've got no comedic moral. I learned nothing other than I didn't even have time to get to the cave. So
this was the Illumination Cave.
Yes, because I learned so much about solar power and global warming and how dangerous and how selfish I am as a consumer to, subject. If birds attack me, I got it coming to me. That's kind of the message I got from the movie.
It is, dude. It's the message, and I have nothing to add. I think that the movie itself is like it's like a journey into like transcendental meditation in and of itself. You're straight tripping, dude. You're tripping nuts watching this film. And so I felt as though the illumination was just wave after wave of this, symbolic even in the imagery of them ocean and stuff, just wave after wave of illumination. And I think it speaks for itself. And so I really genuinely, truly, maybe for the first time in my entire life, have nothing to add, Chad.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Birdemic.
Birdemic. That's one of the worst dialogues I've ever seen.
This music must be public domain from somewhere. This is way worse than I thought it was going to be. Why did they even need to have that scene?
Yeah, it ends right there. Thanks. Yep, it's good.
Dude, that was so cringy.
$1 million.
Oh, this is great. Dude, the editing is so hilarious. Is this on purpose?
Wow. No. What the heck? Wow. What is the point, dude? What is the point of this? Wow. What? Wow. Dude, that's the worst.
These guys are the two whitest men on the planet.
And what's the point of this? What is happening, Chad?
It got stuck.
This dude is reading his lines, dude.
Well, look at the bird, the CGI.
Are you positive, Chad, that CGI? How sure are you? Oh, man.
This movie could be a drinking game with car driving scenes. Is this number 3 or 4? I think it's 3.
3, yep. Does it seem like that music is a little loud, Chad?
Yes. Yes. What is that? What?
Wow.
Wow. Doing a celebratory chair humping.
Oh, that's the Al Gore movie.
Yeah, I know.
She's okay with it too. She's like, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Here's driving scene number 4.
Ugh. This is very fake, Chad.
The original guitarist for the Faith No More holds the record for growing the largest pumpkin.
Who?
The guitarist for Faith No More.
Really?
The old guitarist, yeah. The original one.
The fact that you made room in your memory, dude, for that particular factoid is remarkable.
I knew it'd come in handy one day.
One day, you're like, yes, finally. Oh.
What just happened there? They just cut it.
Dude, that was a hard edit right there. Yeah. Another one. It's 2.
They're like,
wow, dude, look at this.
It's clip art.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Clip art corpse.
They couldn't just find a dead bird on the freaking road. They had to do this. The background sound, dude, is driving me bonkers.
It's hilarious.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, she's just a little robot thing or something. What is she doing?
Breaking down the beat. Beat.
What is she doing?
This is totally Freemasonic, dude. 336. There's all sorts of esoteric symbolism going on here.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, very deep.
Am I doing it right, Janet? Janet, am I doing it right?
Oh, no. They're rubbing their feet, their toes.
Oh, look at the bottom of her feet, dude. Look at the bottom of her feet.
Are they dirty?
Dude, they were black as can be.
Dude, you see how fast the smoke comes up?
Yeah.
Look, boink. Those birds aren't going to open up the freaking door. Dude, they're hovering in midair.
Oh, that one crashed.
He starts going.
Oh my God.
Get away!
Where did they get that?
Boy, you got a Tommy gun in his car.
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of leaps in this, Chad. I feel like there's gaps, you know.
I don't feel threatened. Dang, look at the look at all the look at all the traffic. Let's see if there's any survivors. Dude, there's like 18 cars coming down the road.
Unbelievable.
This is car ride number 7.
Dude.
Oh man.
Dude, this is Agenda Central.
Dude, that's the 3rd John Lennon reference in here.
What did he say?
4th, if you include the chick that looks like Yoko Ono. Oh my gosh, she's shooting at it.
Oh, shooting at the chick. Car ride number 10.
I think that was 11 now.
Holy cow. What the? It's a ripoff. Yeah, dude.
Dude, I knew he was going to leave that gas. I knew it.
And the gun, dude.
Well, he has unlimited ammo, so you're probably not worried about the gun.
Yeah. Dude, that's like CGI'd right in there.
Yeah, some more clip art. Dude, this is just a PSA, man.
It's all it is.
Movie.
You know what the last thing she's going to say is, Chad? Fortune cookies are not Chinese.
I didn't break up the Beatles.
Yeah, I didn't break up the Beatles.
That fish is frozen or something.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that fish.
Oh, dude, that fish is disgusting. Yeah, talk about attracting birds. Let's cook a fish on the beach.
It just took seagulls.
Or are they doves? Because they're giving peace a chance. Are the birds getting any smaller?
I was wondering the same thing. I was wondering the exact same thing.
Are we supposed to be taking this moment to reflect on us as shameful consumers?
Oh, it's the end.